Hello everyone, Mike again here with another board game video. Today I picked up the Great Heartland, the Great Heartland Hauling Company from Dice Hate Me Games. Saw it sitting on the shelf and then saw that it was made by Dice Hate Me Games and really enjoyed bottom of the ninth, so I picked it up. This is basically a trucking game. You're essentially hauling cargo between various locations. I've already opened this, but we're going to go ahead and switch the camera over and take a look at the different components in the game. We'll be right back with that. Hello everyone, welcome back. As you can see, I have all the components of the Heartland Hauling Company game laid out right here. I've got them all sorted into the different cards that the game includes. So first up, we have our fuel cards, like these right here. There's fuels in 1, 2, and 3. And the way fuel works in the game is you'll discard fuel. You'll discard these cards to move this many spaces. So if I discarded this, it would let me move one location. And we're going to get to the locations next, which are actually right here. I believe this is the distribution center. So this is where you're basically going to and from. And the locations are double-sided. So we have that. And each location will have various goods on the card. So the native good for Troy is beef. So when you get here, you'll be basically picking up beef, and these other goods here are in demand in this area. So when you deliver, I believe that's corn and soybeans. When you deliver any of those to this location, you'll score this many points per one. So if I dropped off a thing of corn, I would score 3 points or $3 as the game keeps track of points in dollar values. So there's a bunch of different locations. So we have West Morgan, we have Belfort Falls, Cameron, Eureka, and each one, like I said, has different goods that it basically produces and goods that it wants to be delivered. Cameron, Flint, and so on. Next up are the goods cards themselves. So there we have soybeans. We then have beef. We have pork. We have corn. And those are the all the different goods. We also have these player scorecards. So each player is a different color. So blue takes, for example, blue would take this one and the one right below it that also has blue right here, here, and here. And you basically line up your scorecard like this. So you just have them on top of each other in front of you, and you keep track with a little marker to how much money you have, or how many points you have, essentially. So each player will get 2 of these. It's one for yellow, one for red. Red. It's like a reddish orange. There's blue, or light blue. Or actually, that's actually gray. Light blue, gray, very similar looking. And here are, looks like some like tune-up cards. So these will each have different effects. So there's an oil change, a GPS, a ham radio, a tune-up, a sleeper cab, and it goes on and on. So there's Ace Dispatcher, things like that. Here's just a couple quick reference rule cards on how these things work. So this is basically the reference to all of these. So an oil change says before entering the refuel phase, you may discard one card. Um, Tune up allows you to add +1 fuel card per turn for free. So you can basically, you're only supposed to move 3 spaces. Tune up will allow you to move 4. This means you may move up to 4 spaces per turn. Ham radio, when it gets picked up or when parked on a location adjacent to another truck, you may trade goods with that player. Ace dispatcher says may stop on a location currently occupied by another truck. Normally, you cannot stop on a location that has another player on it already. The supercharger says may use fuel cards in addition to cash for movement. May only move max of 3 spaces per turn still. The smartphone, your hand size is six cards. Normally, your hand size is 5. There's a truck wash. May stop on the distribution center and take single action for a turn. Draw 5 cards and then discard 5 cards. The ethanol hybrid may use corn as fuel. 1 corn equals a fuel value of 1. Corn cannot be used with other fuels, however. And there are also truck stop inspection rules as well, which are right on here. And then next up, we just have 4 order of play cards. So, first part of your turn, you move, play fuel cards, or pay cash points to move up to 3 locations. Your next step is to take an action. So you can either load, pick up cargo crates by playing matching freight bill cards. You can unload, drop off cargo crates by playing matching freight bill cards, and gain cash equal to demand being the values right here. So, like again, in Troy, corn is worth 3, and soybeans are worth 2. You can also discard, so pay 1 cash, essentially 1 point, to discard any number of cards from your hand. And step 3 is the refuel step. It says draw cards to refill your hand to 5. We also have all the little tokens, so each player will get one of these trucks. And all the cargo is color-coded. So pink is pork, yellow is corn, green is soybeans, black is beef, and so on. And then there's some extra little bags just to keep everything. So I'm going to take a look at the rules, try to figure out how to play the game, and I will be back in the future with another video showing a quick sample game of how to play Heartland Hauling Company. I again want to thank everybody for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.